The increase in demand has exceeded the natural capacity of the earth to produce food. To that, we have to add plague and diseases from the cultivation. The food industry has worked on increasing the quantity of production, but not quality. Various studies have shown the presence of pesticides in the vegetables that come to us. Another factor is the time it takes for food to get to our table. Do you know how old your food is? Fruits and vegetables take from 5 to 21 days to get from the field to the supermarket. This decreases the amount of nutrients we consume. Since the discovery of fire, we cook our food. What we don't know is that by doing so, we are hurting our health. Scientific studies show that nutrients in our vegetables decrease 40% when we cook them, even if steamed. And not even knowing, we poison ourselves. By modifying the molecular structure of some foods with fire, the body does not recognize it and confuses it with toxins, and then attacks it with leukocyte. Leukocyte, also known as white corpuscles, are a conjunction of blood cells that take care of our bodies and defend it against rare substances or infectious agents, bacteria, virus, etc. Since 1930, Dr. Paul Kuchikov concluded in his research that including raw foods in each of our foods counteracts the negative effects of the excessive white corpuscles in the blood, meaning we will avoid poisoning ourselves with our own food. This active and reoccurring false alarm of the immune system against cooked foods weakens the body and decreases its defensive ability, making it more vulnerable to infections. Imagine what it is for the body to fight against dead food several times a day. The German physicist Max Planck discovered, thanks to his heat theories, how heat affects the molecular structure of the body. On the other hand, publications such as the one from the Journal of Food Science concluded that 50% of proteins are destroyed when cooking our food. If we are what we eat, and if when using pesticides and cooking our food, we turn them into something that doesn't work, it means that literally we are eating trash. In the year 2013, Grain Brain was published, a result of research by Dr. David Perlmutter. In his work, Dr. Perlmutter emphasizes the importance of reducing carbohydrates in our diet for a good mental health. Dr. Perlmutter assures that the excessive consumption of refined sugars is toxic for brain health, and it is one of the main triggers for diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and ADS, and even schizophrenia. But you can still change. To revert the intoxication due to foods, some experts recommend including in our diet between 51% and 80% of raw foods, such as vegetables, salads, and fruits. To not intoxicate ourselves, it is recommended to eat organic foods, non-processed nor altered with fertilizers or chemical pesticides. But how many of us are able to have and maintain our own vegetable garden? Another option is to buy organic products on specialized places, but their cost can sometimes be up to 3 times more. The stress of modern life keeps us at an impressive speed. This requires us to stay healthy. We have to take the responsibility of our health in our own hands. We prefer to waste more money on material things than in taking care of our diet, and that can be deadly. The pharmaceutical industry is a business of $3,000 trillion. Is it convenient to an industry like that for people to be healthy? The philosophy of a pill for every ill has brought on many complications. All medicine has secondary effects. Only in the United States, 106,000 people die each year due to secondary effects caused by medication. Taking dietary supplements is beneficial for our health, but they will never say it on television. a 25% of TV ads are medication ads. Being healthy will not give anyone money. Things that help us are presented as dangers to our health. We don't need healthy people, but medicine consumers. A healthy diet is the basis of maintaining a good health. However, with today's rhythm of life, in spite of healthy eating, it is possible we don't obtain sufficient vitamins. Experts in healthy eating, such as Dr. Ellen Gaby, recommend nutritional medicine. In Japan, people maintain a standard diet where mainly seafood with omega-3 oils are consumed. Thanks to that country currently ranges first place in the least occurrences of cancer globally, only because of their diet. Dr. Roger Williams recommends that, if in doubt, use nutrition first. Two of the main causes of death are cancer and cardiovascular diseases. Civilization is the main cause for such illnesses. And today's inactive lifestyle, on top of a bad diet, drastically increased the number of cases of these diseases. A coronary bypass surgery can cost up to $250,000 pesos, not including hospitalization and medication. In the case of cancer, it has been demonstrated that using vitamin C via intravenous can destroy carcinogenic cells without harming others. Modern life has changed us. Our body has 5 times more lead than an Egyptian pharaoh's. Sweating is not enough to release toxins now. You wouldn't want all of that poison to go through your skin anyway. The main thing is to detox by drinking water. That is the first thing we should drink in the morning. Once you eliminate toxins, there will be space for nutrients to come in. So it is safer and cheaper to have good habits. It has been shown that consuming vitamins reduces up to 80% the risk of premature death. Vitamins don't cure you. They contribute to the natural healing processes of the body. They have made us believe that something safe and inexpensive can't be effective. And if medicines can't cure something, nothing can. This is false. We must help our body defend itself, support it with healthy foods, and this way ensure we have a good nutrition. Deciding what to eat is our responsibility. We must strengthen, not destroy our body. Vitamins are less aggressive, more effective, and less expensive than medicine. That is why OmniLife takes you in this transforming journey of a healthy life. Our dietary supplements are available to you in 20 countries around the world. Try our products, developed with the highest preventive technology, and that help strengthen your health and the health of your family. It is time to make a difference, to change the damaging effects that are condemning us in silence. The time to take action is today. OmniLife, people taking care of people.
Good evening, my friends. How are you doing tonight?
Doing great. Hello, everybody.
Yesenia, how are you doing? Francisca?
Very good. Thank you.
I'm ready here with my IQ, my Ego Frutas, and my super bottle, my friend. Oh, very good. We have the same because we're gonna be
too.
Celebrating. Okay. Thomas said that he's going to be joining later because he's traveling, he's driving already. And I don't know about Lisneida. Well, we'll see. So, but right now, my friends, it is already 9 o'clock. And, you know, we start here right on time. So today we are celebrating, my friend, here talking about the devil. Here he comes, Mr. Thomas Trujillo. So we're going to start right on time. Okay. So let's get started. Look what is here, my friend. Before we start, guys, to all of you, especially people watching this via YouTube right now, today we are celebrating our first anniversary. We started with these meetings, and you know, who was the first? This guy called Faustino Taborga, right? With Mr. Da-da-da-da. Who was the first? Mr. Dave Hernandez and Lisneida, right? And Lisneida. And then little by little, we had Francisca coming, and then Carla, and then Thomas. And of course, in between, we had some other people, but well, they are not here tonight. I suppose very soon they're going to be with us one more time. So this is time to celebrate. But we're going to start right away with our, as usually, guys, this meeting is divided into 4 sections. And the first part, of course, is done by myself. It's going to be about what is OmniLife. The second part is with Mr. Dave Hernandez. And tonight, Yesenia doing Say Two one more time. But of course, tonight we're going to have 7 testimonies, okay? So be ready, no more than 2 minutes, and I want you to talk about this. And at the end, we're going to have, guys, a super time to celebrate and to talk a little bit about everything related to this year, okay? So welcome, and let's get started. All right, cheers first, guys. All right. OmniLife, my friends, started in 1991 under the name Omnitrition, United States of America. The dreamer, Jorge Vergara Madrigal, his wife, Maricruz Atarain, and 6 OmniLife distributors. Can you believe it, guys? Only 6. 3 staff members, 1 product, OML Plus, and as I said, well, this one, it was in the United States of America, right? And now, only a few years after that, guys, this is a transcending dream because now we are millions. We are more than 7 million people enjoying the benefits of OmniLife nutrients and also Say2 Cosmetics, right? Imagine, we started with nothing, and now, right now, I used to say that they have more than 40, but I was checking a video there. It was more than 50 companies that they belong to OmniLife. And among them, guys, the Akron Stadium is one of the top, right? Because this is the home of the Mexico most important team. And of course, here, we're going to have a couple of matches next year during the FIFA, right? Mundial 2026. So it's going to be amazing. And of course, here is where all the magic happens, my friend. Here we have the rallies. Here we have the extravaganzas. Here is when we learn and we enjoy and we dance with different artists, right? In 2016, I was dancing here with Juan Luis Guerra and Los 440. This year, they were dancing with David Bisbal. So every year, they have a different artist, all right? So now, being people, taking care of people goes further because we have, as I said previously, many other, well, like companies inside of the company. We have OmniLife mainly, Say2, Educare is Escuela para el Éxito. We have Chivas de Guadalajara. Well, we have many other companies. So it is amazing, but OmniLife has everything under control from the factory, from the plant to our different cities. And this is the way that we take care of people, my friends. The first one, we have a nutrition line, we have a beauty line, and we have the multi-development. In the nutrition line, my friends, we have a technology that is called micellization. We have excellent ingredients, and we have international certifications. In the beauty line, we have the most advanced technology also. The ingredients, they are also of natural origin, similar to those in the nutritional line. And of course, we have innovative systems. And in the multi-development, my friend, this is a business model that is focused on the integral development of the distributor. That means us. And through what, guys? This one is done via Creciendo Academy. Also, my friends, we're going to be talking about incentives and nationals and international trips. But the multi-development, guys, it has three different pillars. The first one is a personal development. As I said, this one is through Creciendo, where we have virtual classes and we have presenciales also. We have wellness insight using the nutrients, that means using OmniLife Nutrition, and outside using Seitu and Kenia Vergara. And of course, my friends, we have professional and economic growth, and that one is through Creciendo, of course. Multi-development can only be found in at OmniLife. Nobody else has this weight. So only in OmniLife. What else do we have here? We have more than 30 years of experience, of course. This year, we're going to be celebrating 34 years. ¿Qué tal eso? Amazing, right? We are in more than 20 countries, and you can see here in the map, legally, we are in all these countries, and here the only place that is empty here, or white, it is in Venezuela. Of course, we have many OmniLife distributors there, but we are not legally there. Anyway, the OmniLife distributor, they get the product, they sell the product, they drink the product, they take the product, they use it, but we are not legally there, right? Of course, we're in Central America, and we are, of course, in all the United States of America. And from here, we're able to sell our products via online to Canada. On the other side of the continent, from Madrid, Spain, guys, we're able to sell our products to all the European Union. That means more or less 11 more countries. And if you add everything, and of course, on the right side, we're in Russia, right? So we have 32 countries where we can work legally. Of course, we have more countries where people actually, they are using the product right now, enjoying the delicious OmniLife Nutrition and also Seitu, but we are not legally there yet. All right. And as I said, guys, we have more than 7 million customers in the world. And we say most of them, they're like clientes or clients, because when you sign a contract here, you have the option to do the business or not to do it, just to buy the products, to get a discount that is 40%. That is an excellent discount. And you can just drink, enjoy the benefits of the products. All right. And of course, because this one is a direct selling company, if you look here, we were in the 21st place, but right now we are in number 20. Number 20, and here we have Amaury Vergara and Kenia Vergara. They were receiving this prize, no? Because month after month, we're working, and we're working hard and harder in order to improve our products and also the quality, no? So for that reason, we're in number 20. Imagine, among the best 100 companies, we are in number 20. Of course, we have certificates because we are members of the Direct Selling Association, and here you can find in your country what is the name. In Bolivia, for example, this is called ASONEM. All right, so we are working legally everywhere. And guys, what did I say at the beginning? In 1991, Omnitrition, no plant, one product, 6 OmniLife distributor and the Dreamer. 3 years after that, guys, we started with our first plant in Guadalajara, Mexico. And let me tell you guys, this plant is the largest in this field of supplement, not only from Mexico, but from the whole world, my friends. And from this plant, 31 years ago, we started selling our product to the United States of America. Imagine. And that is possible because we have all the certifications. You are not able to sell anything to the United States of America if you are not certified, right? So, but we have all the certifications. And 10 years after this, that means in 2004, my friends, we started our second plant in Cali, Colombia. And you know what? The best thing is that from these 2 plants, we were able to start working in 32 different countries, my friends. And what is happening right now? We're super happy because right now in Allen, Texas, we are building the 3rd plant. And this one, of course, is going to have all the tecnología de punta, right? Everything is going to be super, super. And the most important is that from this plant, we're going to start conquering, first of all, the United States of America, and then the rest of the world. So we are so happy. And for that reason, guys, we say that this company is not, well, it is a great company for you. Let's watch this video to see how was the beginning of the building of that third plant, okay?
This year marks a very special milestone in OmniLife's history. We begin a new chapter in global growth with the groundbreaking of our new corporate offices and manufacturing plant in the United States. Every step we take brings us closer to a project that reflects the best of our technology and the highest quality standards. This will be a space where innovation and commitment to excellence will coexist in one place, ensuring that we continue to produce with a passion and dedication that has characterized us for more than 30 years. OmniLife's expansion into the United States is a testament to our continued growth and our mission to provide opportunities for thousands of Latino families. We continue to be people taking care of people, growing together and moving steadily into the future. Our new facility will not only be an example of sustainability, built with responsibility and respect for the environment, but also an icon of design and technology, meant to best serve our distributors. We are committed to creating a greener future, ensuring that every step of our growth also contributes positively to the planet. This is how OmniLife continues to make history, with cutting-edge technology, commitment to quality, and environmental responsibility. Because together, we continue to grow.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, my friends. So that was the first part of our meeting tonight. And now we're going to start with the second part, talking about OmniLife. All right? After this, we have a super beauty video. Okay, go ahead, my friend.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Dave Hernandez from San Antonio, Texas. And, you know, everything we just saw is awesome, but none of it would be possible without the products. That's the number one thing we have. We have the most powerful thing OmniLife has is their products, because their products are of excellent quality and that give people results. So let's go to the next one. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we all need to do. That's what I did at my house. I cleaned out my cabinets, replaced so many things with products. And actually, I'll tell you right now, my wife and I, most of the time we just eat one meal a day because we take so much products. I mean, we probably do 4,000 points easy in products that we just consume. And it's important. Why? Because in the video, one of the first videos, they talked about eating, you know, fresh vegetables and fruits, but you know, that doesn't cut it anymore. A good diet alone isn't going to do it because the food's contaminated. They've lost their nutrients because of industrial farming, and they don't have the nutritional value that they once did long time ago. And then what does that mean? There's more sick people in spite of having the best hospitals and doctors and medicines, everybody's still sick. And then they take medicines and it makes them worse because medicines just treat the symptom. So supplementation is absolutely necessary. Let's go to the next one. Why with OmniLife? I'll tell you why. Because we don't sell monovitamin. We sell multivitamins. Everything is going to be a multivitamin. Everything is a combination of vitamins, minerals, amino acids that make it bioavailable. High bioavailability is what we have through micellization, through the formulations that we have. The ingredients that we source are clean and pure and organic. The natural sweeteners we use that don't affect your blood sugar levels, so they're safe for diabetics. We have patented formulas. You're not going to find this anywhere else. We have value chain certifications. What is that? That's proof to everyone that our products are clean and safe for the human body. There's no way they can hurt you whatsoever. We have a diversity of formats, and bottom line, they taste great. They all taste delicious. Micellization. This is what makes, this is like the first product, OML Plus. That's why it was such a hit, because it was micellized. People would take that and they would feel the difference. They would get better. Their skin will clear up. Their colds would go away. It's super rapidly absorbing into your body, high quality nutrients, and it doesn't do it. A lot of times you take a lot of whatever and it's going to upset your stomach. This won't do that. It protects your stomach and it goes right to your cell membrane so that your body can absorb it. I think we have a video about that. Do we still have that video? No? Okay, let's go on then. Gummies. These are great. My favorite out of these right here, oh, that's hard to say because I like the vitamin D too. Oh, I like them all. But the Mimi's is really good for stress and also for getting a good night's sleep. The Mimi's has L-theanine, it's got GABA, and it's got niacin, which is B3. Those all work together on your nervous system to keep you calm, to calm you down. So even if you're stressed out or even if you have depression, it helps with that. And then we have the vitamin D. A lot of people don't get outside. They don't get sunshine. That's how you process and make vitamin D naturally. But if you're inside all the time, you gotta make that vitamin D. You have to have it in your system. It's necessary. So here's an easy way to do that. And then we have the OML Plus, which is that marvelous multivitamin. And this is an easy way to give it to your children because it tastes like candy, but it's not. It's actually good for you. Because I tell you, most candy is definitely not good for you. What do we have next, Faustino? Oh, yeah. Another one of my favorites. The CBD OML Zen. That is such a great product. I mean, you have 18 milligrams of magnesium, 10 milligrams of cannabidiol, and 25 milligrams of limonene terpene. Those all work together in a different way from the Mimi's on your nervous system, and they keep you calm, or they'll give you a good night's sleep. They won't put you to sleep. They don't make you drowsy. They just give you a good quality sleep. Or you can take them during the day just to stay stress-free. And they're anti-inflammatory. And then we have the magnesium supplement. Let's go to this video that you're going to love. The magnesium supplement is because, let me tell you, most people in the United States, at least, have been found to have a magnesium deficiency, among other things. But here's a good way to provide that. Now let's go to the video. Sorry about that, Faustino.
Adopting a healthy lifestyle is not just about losing weight. It's about transforming your routine with habits that will bring you long-term wellness. With the OmniLife Weight Control Plan, you have a complete guide designed to support you every step of the way to a healthier life. Personalized products. Discover which products complement your day to reach your goals while enjoying a balanced diet. Practical recommendations. Includes tips on hydration, physical activity, sleep management, recipes, and more. Know your allies. Details of each product, from its ingredients and benefits, so you know how they contribute to your well-being. You will be able to see references that endorse the performance of our active ingredients with scientific studies.
When you purchase 1,000 points on selected products, you will receive this exclusive guide and will have access to an app that will help you organize your day-to-day life, monitor your progress, and stay motivated. The OmniLife Weight Control Plan is not only your tool to achieve a healthy weight, but also a source of inspiration to support others on their journey. Adopting a healthy lifestyle is not just about losing weight. It's about transforming your routine with habits that will bring you long-term wellness. Take control today and improve your lifestyle with OmniLife.
All right, this is our latest and greatest weight loss and weight control package, because this is not a diet, this is a lifestyle change, right? What he was talking about right there is that all these products have been put together by the people at OmniLife to give you really quick results. I know a friend of mine here in town who is using this, and this package is so helpful with everything you get, like the app. And then you get not only the app, it shows you when to take certain things, right? So it'll give you times of day to do it. It'll give you ideas on what to eat, just the foods you're going to eat, right? Because you're still going to eat food, but you're going to replace a lot of it with these products right here, like the shake. The shake's going to make sure that you're getting enough protein, that you're getting prebiotics, right? That you're getting enough vitamins and minerals. You're getting all the B vitamins. And, you know, it's important that when you're dieting, you don't malnourish yourself, because you're going to burn out, or you're going to get sick, or you're just going to drop it. And with this package right here, it keeps you motivated. It keeps you from being anxious because you're getting the mimis. You go on a diet and sometimes it's stressful because you're used to doing certain things. But when you're following this program, you're not going to be hungry. You're not going to be stressed out. You're not going to have any kind of digestive issues. You're gonna probably detox a little bit, but you're gonna get results is the bottom line. I have a friend here in town that's doing this, and every time I see her, she looks better. I mean, she is really losing the weight where you need to lose it, and then she's keeping her form, her muscle mass. She just looks super healthy now. I mean, she was a little bit overweight before, but now I realize, well, she probably was a lot overweight, but she looks really good right now, you know. And this product, this package right here is just an incredible thing they put together. Believe me, it is worth it if you really want to lose weight and you're serious about it. And let me tell you one thing. If you're in OmniLife, right, and you're in the business, you better keep looking better because if you know, you got to practice what we preach, right? So we all have a responsibility to represent OmniLife with our lives, with how we look, with how we act, and the results in our own life, because those results are going to attract people to say, hey, what are you doing? You know, so I can't probably going on too far. So let's go to the next thing, Fausti. All right. So these are systems that OmniLife has had for a long time. And they're, because it's good to take OmniLife products in packages, right? At least 3. I usually recommend about 4 to 5. But these are basic packages right here. Like for sugar control, you got your Via Dulce, fiber, and Ego Plant, right? Your Ego Plant for your renal system, make sure your kidneys, which are filters for your body, are working properly. And then the fiber to start cleaning out your intestine. And then the Via Dulce to make sure that your pancreas isn't getting overloaded and is being with nutrition so it can work properly. And then we have the mobility, power gain, and Undu. For me, they always go together because they work together with your muscles and tissues and bones and joints. And then we have the All-Male Strong, which is specifically for your bones. And like I said, it's a multivitamin, so it has a whole bunch of ingredients in its formulation to give you strong, healthy bones. And that's important as you grow older too. And then we have hormonal balance, which you have here right here is for the women because it has the fem. You just replace that with the on, and you have a system for the men as well. Then we have our digestive care with the prebiotic, the aloe and the colina. The aloe and the colina really are for your microbiome, and obviously the probiotics are too. You might want to throw in some fiber with it, but that's an excellent package right there. And then mental care, which means your brain, right? Your brain function, your nervous system are the magnesium supplement, the Focus, which is Optimus in Mexico and other countries, and then the IQU. The IQU is one of my favorites right now. And I mix that with the Ego 10, and it makes a really good drink, and it really wakes you up. I mean, it just wakes you up, lights up your mitochondria. Okay, weight control. This is like a basic weight control package right here. You got the shake, because you have to have nutrition. You have the Via Dulce for your sugar control, and you have the Teatino. You can use the Teatino Maracuya, and you can also use the Teatino Limon and the coffees as well. Cardiovascular care, always with the Actua, the stop to clean out your arteries, and of course the fiber is in a lot of these packages because it's super important to clean your gut out. If your gut is all caked up, then you can't absorb nutrients, so you have to clean it out. Cellular inflammation, the Malteada, the 1C Mix, and the OML Plus. What more can I say about that? That's everything right there for managing cellular inflammation. Then we have a visual care package. OmniLife is one of the few companies who have products specifically for your eyes and that are effective. The OmniView has macro pigments, right? So those are pigments that your eyes need. Those are nutrition that your eyes need, and they've made this formulation. And I've met people who say that they don't use glasses anymore. Me, I know that my prescription has not changed at all. And I hope that one day I need to take it more. There's just so many products, I take all of them, but you can't take all of them at one time. So I focus on things right now. I'm focusing on other things right now. But then we have physical sports and performance. Magnus for sure, for the energy and for your heart. It helps your heart. And then the Ego Life for the electrolytes, which are super important. And then the pump, which I take every day for muscle mass growth, right? It's because it's got a high amount of protein in it. And that's super important as you get older too. As men get older, they start losing muscle. So we have to do something to fight that as well as exercise. So that's our basic packages, and everybody's that I talk to gets a specific one. You got to talk to your people. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Thank you very much, my friend. Complete explanation. Cheers, my friend. Now it's time to talk about beauty line. Take care of your beauty. And this one is with my friend, Yesenia Cardenas. Go ahead, my friend.
Hello, my name is Yesenia. I'm from Indiana. I'm proud and thankful to be able to share with you guys about Seitu. So we have Seitu is paraben-free, not tested in animals, hypoallergenic, dermatology tested. You could go ahead with the next one. All right, we have more than 140 products. We have systems and supplements. We have face, which is all the skincare, makeup, fragrance, body care, and hair. It's all the hair growth supplements and shampoo and everything. All right, honestly, it's the best line in the world, proven and recognized by so many. And to prove it, we have these beautiful ladies from Miss Universe. Go ahead.
You better do this right. What you gonna do? You better do this right. You better. You better do this right.
right. We're definitely doing something right. We sponsor Miss Universe this year, and we're doing it again next year. So very proud about that. Here we have the systems. So we have system time specialist. We have the supplement. We have the day cream, night cream, and concealer for your eyes. We also have the system specialist, hair loss. So we have fortifying lotion, the shampoo, and the supplement. We also have the System Luminous with anti-spots. This one's very important for you to use it at night, and super, super important for you to use the sunscreen in the morning to be able to protect your skin. You could go ahead. All right, look at this testimony about the System hair. A lot more hair, more confidence. I bet he feels a lot more confidence and everything. He even looks younger, the before and after. We also have this testimony about System Luminous. Look at her face, the spots she had. Now she looks with more confidence. She looks like she lost some weight too. And just the feeling of feeling your skin better and luminous, it just makes you shine. And we have the famous makeup artist, that is Luis Torres, working in the team now. So proud and excited for the masterclass we're about to have with him. So yeah, this is Seitu and proud to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my friends. So that was the third part of our presentation. So we have already what is on the live, what is on the line nutrition, and now Seitu, right? And now, guys, the fourth part is how do you make money here? Because if this is a business, we need to know exactly what to expect, right? So cheers before we start. Okay. Here we have 4 different ways, guys. And the first one is because this is a direct distribution company, of course, it is product distribution, right? You can start from a 20% discount up to 40%. But actually, when you get the 40% discount, my friends, actually your profit is 56%. In what company can you find this? I suppose in Innova, right? The second one is about team building. The third one that we have is we have different incentives according to the countries. And the last one, of course, this one is about trips. And of course, Mr. Dave Hernandez, and I suppose tonight, Mr. Thomas is going to be talking about this. They're going to be talking about these trips, no? And where are you going now? Tokyo, Japan, no? But before you have something else. All right. So the first one, guys, well, we're still waiting for the presentation fully in English. It is direct distribution. That is menudeo. That is called menudeo in Mexico, guys. It's very simple. You start sharing all these products, or you start selling them. And once you are at 40% discount, for example, I'm going to give you 2 only here. If you start selling the OML Plus to improve the immune system, you can get $24 per box. And if you do this every day, you get $7.20. Imagine. Or for example, here, this beauty product, you get $10.40 per each unit, and you do the same for during 30 days, and you get $312. If you add this to, how much do you have here? More than $1,000. And I always say this, guys, here in Bolivia, there in the state, this extra amount of money just for selling 2 products only daily, it is an excellent amount. Yes or no? But guys, Dave was explaining about we have different systems, right? And especially look at this. 3, the OML Plus, OML Plus, it improves your immune system, right? Magnus gives you more energy. And Cafecino is so delicious, and this one helps you to lose wait, no? That is so difficult, especially for those in your family. If you sell these 3 products every single day, you will get $51. And if you repeat this during the 30 days of the month, guys, you will get $1,530. Can you believe it? It is amazing. Only 3 different products. And as Yesenia said, we have also Say2 Cosmetic, and you decide what to sell. You decide what to share with your friends, your family, and of course now in WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok. And look at this. If you share this couple of fragrances every day, more than $900. Or capillary system, like just these 3, more than $500. Or makeups, more than $700. Or the assistant time specialist, the anti-aging, even without the supplement, more than $1,000. So in this, the first way to get money, guys, it is very simple. You decide what to share, you decide what to sell, okay? And you put your limits. It is limitless, my friends. And this one is the most beautiful, my friends. This one is about team building. This one is you, your co-distributor, and guys, and what is your first level? Once you start drinking, during the whole meeting, I've been saying, cheers, cheers. I've been showing you my product. And that is what we do every single day, my friends, at any moment. And you know, people that is around you, people that, well, your family, your friends, chismosos, everybody, they're going to see you and they're going to see you getting results, because that is the first thing that we get here. And they're going to start asking you. And as I said previously, you have 2 options, guys. Or you sell the product and you get the money for direct distribution, or you sponsor them. And the company, guys, is going to pay you during the first 90 days, 20% of everything that they buy here. Imagine that you have 10 people in your first line, and each of them, they buy just $100. In total, you're going to have 1,000. And 20% of this is going to be 200 that you're going to get for only those 10 people. And why during 90 days, guys? Because in 90 days, all of them, they're going to be able to get results in their health, in their economy. You decide. So for that reason, we are called people taking care of people, because we care and they need to have results. Okay. So if you do everything okay here, if you do an excellent work, follow up, you're going to get the second level easily. And these people, my friends, is family, friends of the first line. The company is going to pay you 13% during the first 90 days and 8% after that. Can you imagine? And many times you don't know these people, because these are family, friends of the first line. And sometimes they don't live in the same city, or they don't live in the same country. You see? But still the company is going to pay you guys for this, because you are taking care of them. And then the process keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. Then you will get level 3. In level 3, the company is going to pay you 6%. And if you didn't know the second level, imagine if you're going to know somebody in the third level. It's going to be almost impossible. And the same is going to happen in level 4. And we can continue with this until level 10, 20, because you may have many here. So guys, but just let's do this exercise. Imagine that you have only 10 people in the first line. You teach them well, and they learn this. Each of them is going to have 10 in the second line. How much is that going to be? 10 times 10, 100 people. And they learn the same system. How many people in the third line? 1,000. How many people in the fourth line? 10,000. And you keep going and going. So guys, that is the secret of this. Team building is the one that is going to give you a lot of money. My sponsors, my friends, the company pays them $30,000. And let me tell you, when you keep working like this, you're going to reach that level that is called Diamond Premier, and you get at least $10,000 per month. And if you get to the double diamond, you get more than 100,000. Imagine that amount of money. But as I say, guys, let's think about 10,000 just to start. Okay. So that is the second way to get money here. So, and it's not difficult, guys. It is easy, but we have to do it every single day. We have to share our results, and we have to talk to many people. Sorry, not only your country, not only your town, but the way that we're doing this right now internationally. Okay. So, my friends, hundreds of millions of dollars in checks. Look at this checks. These are diamonds, my friends, getting a lot of money. Now we go to this part. It's the most important. And tonight, guys, let me tell you that we're gonna be. Oh la la, my internet is unstable. It says here. Okay, this is the most important part, and we're gonna start with the ladies first. Who's gonna be the first? Oh, my friend Lisneda. How are you doing, Lisneda? Where are you, my friend?
I'm doing okay. Hello.
Hello, Lisneda. Good to have you here. Welcome one
Mm.
more time.
Thank you. The same here. I just can tell you that I was very bad on my health when I was until I was 42, and when I started to take OmniLife nutrition products, I start to feel better each day, even though the years pass, but my body is good. That's what I recommend nutrition's products OmniLife, because sometimes I said I'm not going to tell this person anything, and when I feel, I do it, because this is something that everybody needs to taste, just to know how they are going to feel. Today, a friend was telling me that she wanted to feel better, but she's thinking. And what I think is that my mission is to tell the people, if they want to feel better, not only you physically, but mentally, but spiritually, because all this is mixed, is worth, vale la pena to drink it. When the people drink some kind of soda, refresco, they don't think about what contain. And it's amazing when you talk about a nutrition product that is organic, that is natural, and I need to know what contains. I need to know what, and it's amazing. What I decide is just to tell the people, and they decide if they want to be better or no. Because I only know one thing. I feel better each day. I have been working a lot. In my age, I never think that I was going to work like that. I'm working and I feel with energy. Sometimes I surprise myself, because really it is very nice to feel better. The only thing that I do is to be sure, asegurarme, to make myself sure that my body has all that he needs to feel better, because I have this life, and I'm responsible about my body, and I take care of my body for that reason. That's why I drink OmniLife. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lisneda. And one more time, good to have you here one more time, okay? Now, my friend Francisca Luna, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. It is my testimony as more visible now. I was losing my hair, so I've been using the system for the hair. Now you can see my pictures, they're more advanced. So my hair grew up again. I've been using the Seitu products because, it's hypoallergenic and then natural. So my pH balance is balanced now, because before it was my skin more oily, and it was not from one day to another. It was, passing the months. I used to know from one day to another. We had to be patient to see the results. Many people ask, what is the guarantee? How many days? How many weeks? And no, we had to take a little time sometimes. It depends on our health too, as Lisneda said. We are responsible for what we think, what we eat. So here are the results. So you want to look beauty outside, so you have to take your products inside first. And this is what we're doing. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very much, Francisca. And the results are clear, right? We have pictures before and after, and also, well, for the next meeting, we're gonna have more results and more results. Well, my friend Carlita was not able to be here because we have so many activities today, but she's been part of our family all the year, okay? Now, let's continue with my friend Yesenia, and then it's gonna be the boys' time. Go ahead, Yesenia.
Hello, my name is Jasenia, and I'm very excited to share with you my journey because I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't liking what I was seeing in the mirror. And you get into this depression. So I took action and started with this journey of losing weight. And I'm very excited. I have lost over 40 pounds now. And what I love about this, you're not into this crazy diets, or no, you look healthy, you look good, and you're losing weight with the supplements and nutritions of OmniLife. Because I know I have kids, and I know sometimes they want a pizza. It doesn't mean you're never gonna eat a pizza again. It just means the supplements you need to take. I know I have to take some Via Dulce and teas to make you burn that fat faster. So that's what I like. Yeah, I have been on a slow process, but I'm getting there and I'm not stopping. I love that we have this new package, about 1,040 points. So it helps you because it has everything there. And just by following that package, it's gonna get you there. So yes, I'm very excited. So thank you.
Thank you, Yesenia. Excellent results. And now, Mr. Thomas Trujillo. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing? How's everyone?
Great.
Well, I was introduced to OmniLife about a little over 12 years ago, and it's been life-changing for me. There's pictures of myself and my wife Rosa, and it just has made so many changes with us. If you look at my picture most on the top left, everyone says that's not you, that's your uncle. And I'm like, no, that was me before. But besides the weight, I feel better. I no longer am struggling with high blood pressure, which I got it under control. And I enjoy what we do, sharing with others, whether it be the products, the nutrition products, Seitu, and as you see, for Seitu, the facials, it's boys and girls, because we got to take care of our skin as well. And picture on the upper right, you see my wife and I, starting the month with they say 2,500, but usually it's closer to 4,000 points. And then people say, well, how come you only do the direct sales? How come you don't do networking? And it's like, no, that's not true. We do a lot more networking downline than direct sales, but we just drink a lot of product. Our whole family drinks a lot of products. And if you're limiting yourself so much, then you just haven't discovered everything that OmniLife does for you. As someone who used to suffer from high blood pressure, they would tell me you can't drink coffee. Well, guess what? You can drink the OmniLife coffee because it instead of raising my blood pressure, it helped my metabolism, so it helped me to lose weight, and with that, that was an effect of that. So, here's going on trips, national trips, international trips, and different OmniLife events, parties, and it's like you're with family, right? One of my biggest passions is traveling, and right now, I know you mentioned earlier the international trip. This year, instead, we're going to be going to the national trip, which is to Puerto Rico, and so it's going to be my trip 43, all paid for by OmniLife, where OmniLife pays your flight, they pay your hotel, they pay excursions. If you do a little extra, like recruit more people or meet the next level, then they give you more days or more prizes. And it just little bonuses. But I love everything we do with OmniLife. It's helped me, it's helped my wife, it's helped our family, and more reason to share with everyone that we come in contact with. Thank you, Faustino.
Wow, thank you very much, Thomas. And welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Do not disappear this time. And now, my friend, Dave Fernandez.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Dave Hernandez. As you can see by the pictures, my wife and I, just like Thomas, we travel around the world year after year. And like this year, earlier today, my wife went to the Sedis to pick up some products, and they surprised us with a little gift here from Tokyo. It's a passport holder. It's like they only gave her one. I said, "Hey, where's mine?" But this holds 2 passports, so it's 1 per code. And then next month there's supposed to be some other kind of regalito, a little gift that they give us. But it's kind of cool. It's just like they're letting you know you're making it. You're making it. So Tokyo is where we're gonna go after we go to this national trip. But let me talk to you about my testimony, because for me, it's really important. I had kidney problems. I had reoccurring kidney stones, super painful, super painful. And as usual, the doctor's remedy was some kind of medication. And I had something better in mind, which is one of my favorites right here, Egoplant. Egoplant, I never run out of Egoplant. When I first started taking it, I was taking 5 or 6 a day. And well, that's been probably over 9 years now. I've never had a problem with my kidneys. Nothing. I don't even see a doctor about it. So if that's not a good testimony, I don't know what is, because let me tell you, kidney stones hurt. It's not a lot of fun. My latest testimony, I'm sure I have a little more time, is that I started when I turned 60, we're about 58, 59. I started noticing that, man, I was fat for one, right? I was overweight, but I was getting weak. Like I didn't have that strength that I had before, and I was losing muscle. And then I started looking into it, and it's like a common thing when men get older. If you don't stay active, if you're not healthy, you start losing muscle mass. And it's not a good thing, because muscle is where you process your glucose. And if you don't process it through using your muscles, well, it just turns into fat, and you just get fatter and you feel worse. And it just snowballs into, who knows, diabetes or whatever, all kinds of problems that can happen. So I started to make that change. I started to take the pump a lot, and the power gain, and the Actua. I mean, every day at certain times. And then I started a routine, and I started to feel better. And the better you feel, the easier it is to keep the routine. And so now I've lost over 30 pounds. It took me a little while, about 8 months, but it was a slow process. And that's the thing with nutrition. It's not medicine. People get used to medicine. You take a pill, it goes away, you feel good, but it hurts you some other way later on. But with nutrition, your body starts responding and it slowly responds, and you just keep getting better and feeling better and better and better. And now I've lost all this weight. I'm still losing a little weight. And I really don't want to get any lighter. I just want to put on some more muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. So if I lose this fat and put on some more muscle, I'll probably stay about the 155 through 150 something. But that's what's happening with me. I'm feeling really good. And you know, when you go on a trip with OmniLife, you're gonna do a lot of walking around. You're going every places. You're being super active all day long. So you better be in shape. And you know what? We are here to represent OmniLife with our lives, with an example that we set. And so y'all guys take your products, stick to it, and we'll all be centenarians. That's right. We're all gonna live to be 100 years old because we're gonna be doing the right thing. Because the food's contaminated, but the products are not. The products are powerful, my friend. So thank you and good night. God bless you all.
Very good, my friend. Excellent testimonial, no? Okay, and finally, who's this young guy here? Okay, my full name is Faustino Taborga. I am a chemist and also a chemical engineer. And you know, I've been there, well, I started OmniLife thanks to this problem here. And as usually I say that no one is going to escape from this problem, my friends. Sometimes it starts when you're 50, your late 60s, but in my case, I started when I was 46. So at that time, I was drinking and taking a lot of medicine, getting some hormones and everything. So at that time, I met my sponsor and she talked to me about 4 products, guys. And you should have them already. Power Gain, Omo Plus, or Home is called over there, Aloe Beta, and Omni Plus. Those 4 problems, you need to start buying this for your husband, friends, relatives, everybody. They are amazing. But as Dave said, it's not only to take 1 day or 5 days or 2 weeks. No. Well, I was drinking this for during 5 months. And after those 5 months, I saw the results. I stopped with hormones and I stopped with almost all the medicines. One thing that I do not recommend when I start talking to some friends that they are taking medicine is like, well, they have to continue drinking their medicine plus the nutrients because these are supplements. These are vitamins, minerals, amino acids. So they're going to help them to improve their health faster, right? And that happens to me. And after 5 months, I stopped with all the medication. And then, well, 10 years now, look at this. I'm younger. I lost a lot of pounds. Here you can see the boy at the beginning. I was weighing like 114 kilograms. And little by little, I started losing the weight. And now, pues, more handsome, no? And of course, I have lost a couple of years in the process. Also, I know I qualified for 1 trip to Guadalajara, Mexico, and I met Amaury Vergara at that time. He was in charge of Enfuerza, and now you know he's the man, right? He's running OmniLife. And here, this picture on the right side, it is the future. My visualization, because as I said, when I was explaining the team building, guys, all of us, we want to be diamonds because not because of money, because this way we help a lot of people. In order to become a diamond, you need to have at least 5,000 people under your lines. But imagine helping 5,000 people to get better, to improve their health, to improve their economy. That is excellent. But of course, the money is good. $10,000, 20, 30, 50 monthly, and traveling around the world. That is amazing, my friends. And that is exactly what I want for the next couple of years. So that is me. And I worked for more than 30 years as a teacher. I used to be a chemistry, math, calculus, physics teacher during more than 30 years. And I said that I have a good salary because I was earning like more than $3,000 monthly. And that amount of money is good here in the States, whatever. But guys, my sponsor, she was getting $30,000. And she didn't even go to the university, right? And I went twice. So I said, something is wrong here. And she's been traveling the whole world just like you guys. And I say, no, I need to start this one. I need to change and I need to start all over again. And for that reason, guys, we're patient. We're working with this. And because we know that this one really works and we're helping many people around the world. Okay. And especially ourselves, right? So, my friends, let's go to the last part of this. It is called incentives and trips. This is the most common. Cheers, my friends. Every 3 months, my friends, we have this 90 days challenge. And thanks to this one, guys, we have many, well, testimonies, right? For example, the only thing that you need to do is just during 3 months, you have to change a little bit. You have to start moving. If you want to subscribe to a gym, excellent. If you want to dance, if you want to walk, if you want to run, but also you need to drink 6 packages. And of course, now in the States, you have one packet that is 1,040 points. That is even better, right? But guess what? After 90 days, guys, you're going to change everything. You're going to lose weight. You're going to reduce your volume. You're going to be more handsome, more beautiful. And at the same time, you're going to get 3 prizes. The first one, for the first place, $1,500. For the second place, $1,000. For the third place, $500. Imagine, you're going to be healthier and you're going to get money. And also the same happens for these boys. Okay? First place, 1,500, second place, 1,000, and third place, 500. So you change your life, you're going to be super healthy, and you're going to get also money, my friends. Amazing. Now, OmniLife is nourishing the sports, and it is sponsoring many players. Like, for example, like this boy, Juan Carlos Prado, he's a tennis player. But not only players, also marathons, races, different things around the world. So now our products are more visible, and it's easier for us to talk about OmniLife or Say Too with many people. All right? And the last part, guys, trips. Dave and Thomas, they mentioned already they're going to Puerto Rico, first of all. That is a national trip, especially for people that they cannot leave the country, right? And also they have the international trip that is to Tokyo, Japan. But let's watch this video to see more or less about what is happening during these trips. Wow. Amazing, isn't it? Okay. And now, this is the last part. You want to be part of this company, my friends. You have 2 different ways. The first one, imagine $50 you pay with taxes, and you can start with a 20% discount. You pay for this contract that is going to take you to 32 different countries. Everything else, it is a gift for you. For example, right now, in most of the countries, we have the B Marca, right? It is a different kit, but anyway, because this is international, in some other countries, we still have this one. So, but the cost, it is $50. And everything else is a gift for you to start drinking the product or using the Say2 cosmetics, right? But we have another one, guys. That is the 500 kit nutritional or Say2. And look at this, guys. You pay about $320 with taxes. And the question here is, what business are you going to start with $300? It's amazing, right? But even if you want to start selling like hot dogs, you have to invest more than $1,000. And here, to have a business in 32 different countries, you can start with 50 or 300 or 1,000, or like in my case, I started with $2,000, but I went to the maximum discount in the first, in the first, what is this? I forgot that the compra I was saying. Okay, so the first time I started with 35%, and then I went to 40%. Imagine. So that is exactly what we're offering you guys. So my friends, the time to start is right now. Your future is right now. What you have to do right now, my friends, all of you in the Zoom meeting and all of you also watching this via YouTube, the only thing that you have to do is to approach the distributor, the person who invited you to this meeting, and sign up that contract right now. You can do it right now via online, and you can buy your products, and in less than 24 hours, they're going to be in your home or in your office. So my friends, we welcome you to this beautiful company, and I want you to watch this video, okay?
There's a common denominator here in the United States with all of you. I imagine you came with fear to another country. People who are dedicated to survive, nothing more. To eat, to dress themselves, to pay the rent, and just going through the motions for the rest of their lives. What we are inviting people to do is to really live, which is the difference.
Freedom comes in many forms. But when we decide to leave our home country to escape difficulties, it's a great sign that we've lost our fear. And that is how the American dream goes from being the fantasy of many to becoming a nightmare of long working hours, slaving shifts without rest, limbs of sacrifice to health, and lack of autonomy.
And you came dreaming of changing your life, and you end up enslaved by a system that wakes you up and lays you down at the time they tell you to, and that you work at night, and that you rotate shifts, and now it's your turn earlier and then later, and your body starts to become a disaster.
Today, Latin American workforce is a fundamental part of the US economy. Domestic work and manufacturing become immediate options for migrant women, while men find a place in agriculture and construction.
Well, in construction, they gave me $250 a day. But it was hard work, as you say. And here it is, an intelligent job.
But in our hearts, we know that life without rest is not part of those dreams we promised to pursue.
Curious, right? Right in the land of freedom seems to be one of the hardest countries to have freedom. I think this has to be a great reflection. For you at OmniLife USA, what is the value of my freedom? Do I really want freedom? Because being a leader definitely is to want to be free.
We want freedom of time, financial freedom. And that's when the real opportunity that can transform our lives appears. Prioritizing our dignity and respecting our capabilities, no matter who we are or where we come from.
This golden opportunity that you have in your hands, you'll be taking advantage of it because you live here already. You know what the situation is?
And OmniLife tells you, here is your membership. Do with it as you wish. There is no obligation. I don't pressure you. I invite you. I am with you. I support you. I advise you. I teach you. but I don't force you.
The hardest part is over. This is the time to set our sights on the desires we reviewed before going to bed. You are in the place that does not discriminate. Because an OmniLife distributor is free, autonomous, independent, and each one decides how far to go in his or her own time and measure.
Starting today, what is going to happen at OmniLife United States is going to be an exponential growth. There are the conditions, there is the fuel, which are the products. There is the oxygen, which are your dreams. You are here, you are the tools.
We had to target the United States here, we had to be here. You have a lot of knowledge and you have a lot of tools that can take advantage of these types of products because people speak this language of ingredients, they speak this language of results. Each one of you has the potential to do it.
Unlock your power. Learn and teach how to take care of others at OmniLife USA, the place where dreams of freedom come true.
Okay, my friends, welcome to our family. This meeting is over and now it's time to celebrate, right?